This is ang Ladlad party list before the Supreme Court in 2010 after the Commission on Elections did not allow the LGBT group to run for congressional seat.
They quoted passages on the Bible and they even called us immoral and threat to the youth if we are allowed to run.
Ang Ladlad says it complied with all the requirements needed to run as a party list. They asked for a party list with legitimate representation and costs. Why is it so difficult to get in, while it seems to be too easy for many?
The party list system has become a big mockery. We have dubious party lists, dubious nominees. For legitimate party lists like us, for example, diba? The LGBT community, if you will check Congress now, there's no out and proud LGBT representative in Congress who is tackling and discussing about our issues and concerns.
For the 2019 midterm elections, there are 134 party lists who made it to the ballot. CNN Philippines looked into the background of their nominees. We learned that at least 80 nominees are either members of political dynasties, business groups, and politicians ending their terms. Of the 80, at least 50 belong to political families.
Para sa kanila, extended opportunity. Not really, I think, for public office to serve the people, but actually to enjoy more privileges and access to various types of resources.
We're a legitimate group. We're from a minority sector. We don't have representation in Congress. All the requirements of a party list group that should be in Congress.
But many of them do not see a problem with that. They're convinced they can move their advocacies forward. But in 2013, the Supreme Court ruled that the party list system is not limited to marginalized sectors. The High Court said it is also for other regional and small groups.
The question is the COMELEC, who has the power to reject or approve an application, is doing it as objective as possible? Is there integrity to the process?
The party list system offered opportunities for the really marginalized and underrepresented. The political elite in this country noticed the advantages, and that became the problem.
Of a little more than 300 seats in the lower house, 2% or 61 seats are reserved for party list winners. Some parties can even occupy 2 to 3 seats. With dozens of political families and business leaders vying for the position, bidders from marginalized sectors are most of the time at the losing end.
If you come from a marginalized sector, I doubt if you'll have 100 million or even 50 million pesos to actually run a campaign.
We're not as well entrenched, like the other groups have more money.
But what's in it for the political families, businesses, and traditional politicians gunning for a party list seat?
With the influence that goes with being a member of Congress, you're able to push your way around your everyday dealings, most especially if you have special business interests or if you are part of a political dynasty, so you get one more seat in Congress.
More seats means more power and influence. More power means more resources.
For political experts, it's about time to rethink and revisit the role of the party list system. It's also incumbent upon voters to check if their party list is truly representing their interests and to use the power of their vote wisely. Trisha Tarada, CNN Philippines.